So this is a video about how to do the task of getting all of the data from Gapminder into Desmos, which is a little bit annoying and complicated, but you can do it. It's not so bad. So you're going to go on to Gapminder, and here's the graph that I used for my example. And you're going to actually find these two data sets, the mean years in school and the life expectancy of a female, in the spreadsheet part. So you go up here where it says bubbles, you click on it, and then it brings you to a place that says spreadsheet. And then you can search for what you wanted. So my x-axis was, what did I say, mean years in school for women 25 years and older. Then boom, here's the whole spreadsheet. So you can download it however you want. I like to use the Excel one, so I'm downloading it, Excel X. And then when I open it up, boom, it's super overwhelming. There's all my data. So I'm going to copy and paste the countries into a new tab so that I have them there. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to find the year that, because all of this is from all of the years that they have this data. I'm going to find the year that I'm looking at, which for me was 2005. I'm going to copy that right next to my country data so that I have it. Cool, so there's my X values. Now I'm going to go back here and click and I'll find my life expectancy of, I think it was females. Right there. Data table is loading. Okay, and I'm going to do the same process. I'll download this again as Excel. All right, now this is where it gets a little bit frustrating because, okay, we'll find our life expectancy. I'm going to copy my countries again. And then I will put them back into that other same spreadsheet. I'm going to put them right here. And then I'm going to find life expectancy that same year. Zoom all the way over to, where are you, puppy? Here you go, 2005. And see, bring it back, paste it here. Now, here comes our kind of annoying problem. This would be all well and good if all of these countries always lined up. But at some point they stop lining up. Like here, Bangladesh is Bangladesh, yay, that lines up. But then right here is where we start not having the same thing. Oh no, it's actually here, isn't it? So for some reason, they don't have data for the Y value for, or whatever, they're missing Barbados for the X value. So it means that we need to actually remove this data so that Desmos doesn't get messed up. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to delete it. And then yes, I want to shift the cells up because I want everything to line up. So I'm going to go through my table and find all of those. Here's another one. Highlight that, delete it. And yeah, this is a little bit tedious, but I actually already did it. And it only ended up taking me like 5 minutes. So you're going to go through the whole table and you're going to find everything that doesn't line up so that the whole thing eventually does line up. And then you can put it into Desmos. So let's look at that. So like I said, I actually did this earlier. So I'm going to take my other spreadsheet for when I did it. And now here, all of my countries match up with my countries on the right. One thing that I did do was I deleted the top part where it said 2005 and the countries, because that ended up being a data point since they're numbers, and that messed up all of my data. So I didn't do that. Okay, so I have all these. I'm then gonna copy and paste, just those two columns with the numbers, and then go into Desmos. And Desmos, if everything's lined up, should be able to handle all of this data just fine, like we've been doing. Going into start graphing, I'm gonna copy and paste my data here, and boom, there's my data. And as usual, I can write my line of best fits. And I can do my usual analysis from here. You might want to pay attention to your scale here. Mine looks okay, but make sure that when you've lined it up, that you want to check back with your actual graph and see if it looks like what you expected it to look like on your graph. So that's what my original graph looked like. This is what my Desmos looks like. So it looks pretty good to me. Okay, that's how you do it.